Hi, Raf. This is a second video, just tacking on to the last two slides that I'm going to send you. I think it's number 5 and 6. In terms of sanctification or perhaps exposing hypocrisy, uh, either way, the whole idea of being a prop knocker, if you can remember that from the video, this structure I've put, in terms of the design, is from Masterlife. But I guess what I was trying to do is show the necessary adjustments, the structure, superstructure, if you like, for a sanctification process. Now, on one hand, you're either operating in the old man or operating in the new man. And I guess you could have just two columns. And as we've said before, integrity is a bit of a kind of a neutral term. If I am a thief, I may show it by stealing, and that's integrity. Perhaps I'm a thief, but I hide the fact and I go to church and act like a Christian. Well, that's hypocrisy. And in fact, being a prop knocker, we need to bring either them to the honest truth of who they are, or else actually move them to the new nature where they truly are born again and have Christ in them. So these two screens are talking about a structure, really, in terms of sanctification. Now, this all came up because I was concerned about a pastoral leader. So there's a pastor that's an associate with one of the Daniel Tutu up in Kalka, and there was a question mark in terms of his own development and character growth. But it doesn't seem like the Indians have any structure in which they could address this issue. So in terms of also reading about virtue lately and this issue of evangelism, it just seems that there's no superstructure at all for us to challenge the powers that be in terms of liberalism and the fact that they feel that they are neutral. Good is a personal opinion, relativism flourishes. And so that there can't be any objective sense of command, really, or authority to bring people not just to Christ, but to a place of sanctification where there's integrity between the Christ in them and the actual way they actually operate in terms of both their faith and their practice. Now, interestingly too, I was curious about this, about how do you we've emphasized practice, orthopraxy, the outward performance of truth. But there is an issue for us in terms of, well, Christ often is not dealing with the praxis. He's dealing with the inner truth of a person in terms of what they know to be true or what they believe or any virtue they have or not. And how we have to work at the inner man, the depths of the man. We're not there to be judging those that are weak in faith, but we need to affirm the inner workings of the heart, or the bowels. Anyway, I hope this little note we can talk about it a bit more in terms of both the videos and also those little slides. So I'll make a proper video of this soon, I think. Okay.